Welcome to Weapons Education, and today's concept of the video is which gun should you purchase? What's the biggest bang for the buck in the price range of $500 to $650? That is one of the most common questions I get. Tom, my budget's $600, what do I buy? Well, let's just keep it at 45 ACPs. So at the end of the video, throw all your comments in. If you're going to buy a 45 from $500 to $650, which one do you think gives you the most options and the most quality? Here's a couple of ideas. Of course, we know we have a Glock 30, or any Glock for that matter. They're all. It's a great option. They're about 500 to 575. Most Glocks. This is a 29. It's a 10 millimeter. But we know Glock is an option. I'm going to give you my 2 cents. Let's talk about the Springfield XDm. Okay, we focused in. My wife is here. Thank you so much. Say hello.
Hi everybody.
It takes two to do this, to really get it right and get a nice close view of this gun. This is a beautiful gun. This is my 2 cents on if I can only buy one gun and it was in the price range of $500 to $650. I think this might be it. This is not the end-all answer. This is an option. That's why I'd like you at the end of the video to throw in your comments on what other manufacturers you would purchase in that price range and what gives you the most quality. Let's talk about this gun and focus in on the Springfield XDm. This is a 4.5-inch barrel, 45 ACP. One of the things I do before I buy a gun, I look at everything. I look at the quality of the slide, the quality of the frame, the quality of the barrel, the quality of the trigger. So let's talk about those things, some of the safety features. Now in this gun, the slide, for instance, I like it's called the bi-tone, the two-tone. I like that. That's me. Some people like the solid black. This gun's about $625, say. I would get the M version. If you can spend the extra $75 or so, they have the XD or the XDM lines. So let's just focus on the XDM. This slide has what's called melanite in it, which really makes it corrosion-proof, scratch-proof, and I like that because I really get irritated when my guns get scratched really for no reason at all, or just for barely touching them with your fingernails or accidentally putting it against a piece of wood or something. This won't scratch up or dent up all that easily. Super high quality slide with that melanite rare material mixed into it. The serrations in it, if you can zoom in real close at the serrations. Okay, it's warm in here. I'm under these lights, so let me dry off. The serrations are super sharp and they get the job done. The frame is a polymer frame, as we know, and it's really contoured. I don't know if I'm gripping this gun or if it's gripping me. I really love the way it's just not a straight block down. The frame is among the thickest of polymer frames of all polymer guns. There's no disputing that as far as the gauge of the polymer. So in this price range, I think this is a good option. It's just my 2 cents. Let's keep talking about it. They've thought about everything on this gun as far as ergonomics. Like right here is what's called the thumb rest. On the other side, I'm a righty, you can't see my thumb, but it rests right there in that spot. You see that? So when you're holding the gun, your thumb sits right there. Okay, that makes it real comfortable. Some of the other things is the serrations on the grip itself. They're not just there to be pretty. They're not there for for beautification purposes. They're there for functionality. They were very well thought out, very well engineered. Get a real close, good zoom in on that. And this, you can really get a good grip on this gun. Okay, look at the front, sides. It's all well thought out. The back strap, by the way, you see this? You see the thickness here? That's adjustable. There's a little screw here that comes out, and it comes with 3 different thicknesses. Thin, medium, or wide. I have big hands, so I have the widest grip on there. Fits perfect. So it comes with 3 back straps. The other things you want to look at with this firearm is the mag release. Just looking at it, talking about it. Is ambi, lefty-righty. So it's really a great mag release. Okay, and the safety check done. Lefty-righty. Now what's good about that is, I'm a righty. Bad guy comes at me, injures my right arm somehow. Who knows, maybe they shoot me, maybe they stab me. My right arm is disabled. I got to put my left hand into commission and I can still release the magazine. See the magazine, how it pops right out? Let's talk about the magazines. It comes with 2 Super high-end magazine, solid steel, 13+1. And these are alone, if you wanted to buy them online, they got the nice logo on them, if you can zoom in there. These are about 27 bucks each, so it comes with 2 high-quality magazines, and it comes with a nice magazine holder for your waist. So if you had your 2 magazines in here, plus you had the gun loaded with 13+1, you're going to have a lot of rounds on you, so you'll be good to go. What is that, 39, 40 rounds, right? Yeah, 13 times 3+1. You're at 40 rounds, 2 on your waist, 1 in the gun fully loaded. And it comes with this for free. Comes with a lot of goodies. I don't have the box. It's at my other location. I like that. And it comes with a lot of goodies. This trigger, just jumping around here, zoom in real close. The trigger is steel, not plastic. And that's important because that's extra money you would have to pay if you wanted a steel trigger. It's got what they call the minimal reset trigger. These Springfield XD and XDMs, they're known for their triggers. They're known to be among the smoothest triggers of all polymer guns. There's no disputing that. So I like the trigger on it. It's got an 8-inch overall length, and I'm into measurements. The height from top to bottom is 5.75 inches, and the weight is only 31 ounces, because it's not all that small of a gun, but it's only 31 ounces. It's very light. The two-tone, I like the two-tone. I just like the way it looks. Even the logo. Let me show you the logo right there. Can you zoom in real close on that? It's pretty. These little attention to details I like. The trigger pulls about 6 pounds, and it's a striker-fired pistol. Let's talk more about the safety features. It's got a lot of safety features. You know, the normal safety feature on the trigger, which isn't all that big of a deal, which zoom in real close there. That's if you drop the gun, it's not going to fire, or if you accidentally pull the trigger from the side, it won't fire. But most importantly, it's got a 1911 type safety. It's got more safeties than most firearms. Okay, we know what that is. And then it has what's called, let's look at that right there. You see that right there? That's called a chamber indicator. So I can look at the gun visually. See that? Zoom in real close right there, that black straight line. Right now I know the gun's unloaded. If it were loaded and it had a round in it, this would stick up about 1/8 of an inch. So I can visually look at it. The gun can be sitting on the table. I can look at it and say, oh, it's loaded. I don't have to do anything. I can just look at it. I can visually feel it if it's in the dark. Is it loaded or not? Right now it's flush. It's not loaded. So that's a good safety feature. It's also got this pin on the back, which is called the decocking indicator. Right there. Zoom in real close at that silver pin. Okay, if this were loaded, that would be sticking out about 1/8 of an inch. You can visually look at it and see if it's loaded, and you can visually feel it and see if it's loaded. So that's good. It's got, those are 3 good safety features. 1, 2, 3. Those are important ones. Guns and Ammo magazine did a torture test on this gun. They ran 20,000 rounds through it in 2 days. Very few issues. It's extremely durable. And that's pretty much it. That's my input on what I would recommend for a gun $500 to $650. It's got some nice sights on it, by the way, the dovetail sights. Let's see, take a look right there, real close. That can easily slide out the side. You can replace them to night sights. That is one of the changes you may want to do. I do like having the rail as an option. This is 135 lumens, Streamlight TLR2, so it's a light and laser. I use this for personal home protection with that rail on it and that light. So it's got a lot of options to it and a lot of quality to it. Oh, the feed ramp, let me show you that. Okay, I'm going to talk about everything while I got you. Zoom in right there, please, real close. You see that shiny silver spot? Real close. From the factory, this feed ramp comes polished. Alright, I spoke about the steel trigger. I spoke about how high the quality of the frame is. I spoke about the ergonomics. I spoke about the 3 back straps, the serrations on the gun, and how excellent it feels in your hand. It's got a lifetime warranty, by the way. Lifetime. I know a lot of other manufacturers have excellent warranties. I'm just talking about this. Oh, another thing. It comes with a steel guide rod, not a plastic guide rod. You don't have to change the trigger, you don't have to change the match grade barrel. If you zoom in real close there, can they see that, our friends? Do you see the word match? It's in black. You see the word match there? I like high quality, and especially for the money. So this is my 2 cents on what I would get for the price range of $500 to, let's say, $650. And there's other options, and I agree. We know Taurus is in there, Ruger's in there, Smith & Wesson's in there. They have some nice lines of firearms. Give me your input. What would you get in that price range? Let's keep it at the 45s, just so the comments kind of stay consistent. But if you want to talk about 9mm and 40s also, throw your comments in there, and that's a chat room for all of us to learn from each other. Thank you so much. What would you get from $500 to $650? You know how much I care about all of you. Thank you.